My ex left me with our kids and a note that said, "I'll be back in a few years." 6 years later, she came back to find out I had already divorced her. My ex-wife, Vanessa, and I were married for over 14 years. We met in high school and got married quickly. So, we never really had much time to explore the world. But honestly, I thought that was fine because we had each other. We even had 2 kids together. However, she always wanted a bigger and better life, and she never hid that. Vanessa spent almost all our savings on expensive clothes for our kids, or the latest Chanel handbag for herself to impress the other moms. At first, I thought it was cute, but she lost control. I could barely pay the rent on time and told her to stop doing this all the time. I guess she couldn't take it anymore because one night, I woke up to a letter on the bed saying I was holding her back from achieving her dreams and that she had found someone she could explore the world with in the way she'd always wanted. At the end of the letter, she wrote that she'd be back in a few years and that we could pick up where we left off. When I read the letter, I started calling her nonstop and even had our kids call her too, but every call went straight to voicemail. I had to explain to our young children that mommy would be gone for a while, and they were so confused they asked if she was dead. I didn't even know what to say, but to me, she was dead. It took me months to adjust to being a single father, but once I did, I started feeling a sense of relief. I no longer had someone constantly asking for money to buy things that would drain all my savings. I also didn't have a wife who refused to give me affection if I didn't buy her gold earrings at the mall. My kids started adjusting to the situation too, despite their despair when she left. Now, I had so much more time for myself and managed to earn enough money to become financially stable. A year after she left, I decided I couldn't handle still being married to her. So, I hired a lawyer and filed for divorce. Since she was missing, the divorce was granted automatically. I sold our house and found a charming cabin in the town I had always wanted to live in, but couldn't because Vanessa said it was too rustic. I felt like I was living in a constant state of happiness and started truly loving myself. For the first time, I didn't feel suffocated by complaints or the feeling of never having enough money to please Vanessa. I felt alive. By the 3rd year after she left, my kids no longer mention her name. 6 years had passed since Vanessa left our lives with that letter. One quiet Saturday morning, as I sipped my coffee on the porch of the cabin, I heard footsteps on the trail leading to the front door. My heart tightened when I recognized her silhouette, wearing an expression that was a mix of determination and regret. She had the same confident smile she used when she wanted something. The problem was, I already knew exactly what she wanted, to pick up the life she had abandoned. But this time, I wasn't having it. Vanessa didn't seem to notice my initial resistance. She smiled and said, "Hello, darling. I'm back as promised." Her audacity left me speechless for a moment. I looked her over, noticing that she still wore expensive clothes